Suddenly, when we believed things had calmed down a little, we were mistaken, it seems. This time it's Blackrock. And it's not just Blackrock this time. There are now even more major participants in the madness. When I say big players, I mean actual nations, and you won't believe it. Historic levels of capital are being poured into the cryptocurrency market. However, what is truly taking place in the background? For how much longer? What does it mean for the future of the Shiba Inu coin, which we all adore? Who knows? We'll find out. Important notice. Looking at the price performance of Shiba Inu recently, we can observe that it has been somewhat dull and uninteresting. The price decline over the past 30 days has been negligible, at 1%. This lack of volatility is typical for cryptocurrencies, and it's especially true for Shiba Inu, a coin known for its wild price fluctuations. Both experienced investors and casual onlookers have taken notice of the Shiba Inu's reputation for volatility because to its prior price surges and drops. Those accustomed with its customary behavior may find this time of stability unusually monotonous due to the lack of considerable movement, which contrasts dramatically with its history of rapid and unpredictable shifts. We observe a very comparable narrative when we shift our focus to Bitcoin. The price has fallen from its new all-time high a few months ago and doesn't seem to be going back up anytime soon. Some are wondering if this is it after this dismal performance. Perhaps we've hit the market's high. Those exorbitant costs have also disappeared. Anxieties among investors is fueled in part by the market's lack of forward momentum and its failure to regain earlier highs. Not long ago, a Twitter user aptly expressed the present mood by expressing uncertainty and drawing attention to certain important top signals that have begun to emerge. Their observations included an uptick in celebrity token creation, an explosion of meme coins, and an excess of profit and loss screenshots on social media timelines, due to the extreme enthusiasm and speculative frenzy shown by these indicators, which induce investors to lose sight of underlying value in favor of short-term gains. They frequently herald the market's peak. Back in 2017, when the crypto mania was in full swing, we witnessed such patterns: a deluge of new, dubious currencies and too enthusiastic social media posts leading up to a big market drop. In this setting, it's easy to see how the market could be getting too hot and crash. Once the thrill wears off and the harsh truth hits, in spite of all the red flags, there is a bullish chorus praising the market. Not only have several major catalysts taken place this year, but more are on the way in the next few months as well. To put it mildly, that's a problematic scenario. Investors are faced with the challenge of navigating through thick fog while using only one hand. On one side, there is optimism driven by positive advances. On the other, there is the fear of an impending recession. Because of all the competing priorities, investors may feel overwhelmed and unable to move forward. How do you balance the benefits that could be gained with the dangers that could befall you? Many people get analytical paralysis and sleeplessness due to this puzzle. A lot of people are just not believing it because outside of a few of industries, a lot of coins haven't even had a bull run. Actually, if we examine coins such as Shiba Inu, we see that their present value is nearly 3 times lower than their prior all-time highs. This begs the question, why haven't they reached their peaks yet? That is an excellent question. Now, let me tell you something intriguing. When compared to Bitcoin, just 8 coins have achieved new all-time highs since FTX's demise. Many consider the FTX fall to have been the lowest point of the prior bear market, in case you were unaware. So it's leaving many bewildered because only a small number of coins have recovered from the claimed bull run. After all, there are thousands of coins in circulation, so it's a little disappointing that only 8 have surpassed their prior highs. Some people are afraid this is the market. And if that's the case, the idea is ridiculous. In this supposedly booming bull market, how is it that just a small portion of the market has actually done well? Many people are confused and afraid to raise concerns because of this question. On the other hand, a tweet really clarifies everything. It reiterates the argument that only 8 coins have surpassed their prior all-time highs against Bitcoin after the FTX disaster. This statistic may appear surprising at first, but upon more reflection, it becomes clearer. Several important facts that can guide investors through this cycle are highlighted in the tweet. To begin with, it stresses the significance of picking the correct assets. It is essential to exercise caution this time around, in contrast to the previous bull run when nearly every coin appeared to outperform Bitcoin. The focus and investment are going to different areas, so some are prospering while others are suffering. In essence, it serves as a timely reminder that investors need a compelling reason to purchase into any technology, no matter how brilliant. This attention economy should be considered as you build your investment portfolio. The tweet adds to the conversation by illuminating ETH dilution, another important element. It is a polite way of stating that the market is seeing a deluge of new coins daily. For example, on the Solana blockchain alone, creators released over 500,000 tokens in May. Comprehend the idea of 500,000 additional tokens on a single network in a single month, but that's not all. Think about alternative platforms where projects similar Shiba Inu were developed, such as Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum. The total quantity of new launches across all of these platforms would be staggering. We're talking about a deluge of brand new tokens that have recently entered circulation, far surpassing the influx of additional money. It's no surprise that many alternative cryptocurrencies are finding it difficult to stand out from the crowd. The Twitter user concludes by providing some insight into the market's present condition. They stress that Bitcoin, particularly in light of the recent speculation about a Bitcoin spot ETF, has been the principal driver of this bull run thus far. Many altcoins have fallen by the wayside as a result of all the attention on Bitcoin. The only ones seeing any real traction are memes and a few of niche industries. However, there is a bright side. This disparity may be interpreted in a favorable light. If Bitcoin maintains its lead, as it has in previous bull cycles, then altcoins have plenty of opportunity to catch up. Still, more catalysts, whether sector or market-driven, will be required for a genuine alt season to get going. The user does note, though, that there is still plenty of room for astute traders to make substantial profits, even in this somewhat quiet setting. Despite modest bullish conditions for most cryptocurrencies, the user and many others in the space have experienced record quarters this year. The importance of being well prepared and timing one's actions cannot be overstated. The payoff for your hard work is as simple as a couple of robust months. It's amazing how accurate that Twitter user's assessment of the Bitcoin ETF has proven to be. The enthusiasm is still high, even though it received us approval over 6 months ago. In fact, it seems to be picking up steam. Consider the figures as they stand right now. Over the last 2 weeks, US Bitcoin spot ETFs have averaged daily net inflows of $136 million. More than that, though. Today, trading in Australia's first Bitcoin ETF got underway. Not only that, but a Bitcoin ETF has also been approved by Thailand's SEC, which is breaking news. The United States is setting the stage for other countries to follow suit, creating a domino effect, further escalating the panic around Bitcoin exchange-traded funds. The entire crypto space will undoubtedly be affected by all these occurrences. Plus, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you should know that Shiba Inu is extremely sensitive to changes in Bitcoin ETF value, so it will be fascinating to watch how everything unfolds. However, how do you feel about that? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Your comment would be greatly appreciated. Click on one of the videos on the screen if you're interested in finding out more. We have reached the final segment of this video. Please hit the like button and drop a comment down below if you found the video entertaining. When it comes to the YouTube algorithm, this is a huge help. The more people you can get to watch this video, the better. It is time to spread the word.